I feel lucky to be among a select few who grew up with Andy. I love my brother very much, although at times I've had a funny way of showing it. Andy endured much torture from me over the years. I made up lots of games for us to play, such as I was the teacher and Andy was my student, I was the rich lady and Andy was my butler, I was the dog owner and Andy was my dog who I named Susan Pumpernickel. However, Andy actually liked this game and was happy to wear a leash and crawl around the house.
I hope he's gotten over that.
I've always loved being the mommy. I now have 2 little boys, but before I had my own children, I had Andy. I am a little over 2 years older than Andy and felt that he was just as much my baby as he was my parents. I remember lining pillows around the floor beneath his crib because even at 18 months, he was already a daredevil and jumping out. I truly believe that I taught him how to read from playing school. I even remember suggesting to my mom that she let me hold Andy down while she washed his mouth out with soap for saying a bad word. There was never a dull moment growing up with Andy. If my mom couldn't hear him, she would run through the house panicked over what he might be doing. Andy somehow rigged his entire room up to remote control. His TV, lights inside the fish tank were all on this remote control. Once I opened his bedroom door and a bucket of water spilled on me.
Go Andy.
When he was in elementary school, he found a snake in a field near our house. He named it Julie and kept her in a tank in our garage. I remember once he was using really bad table manners and my parents told him that if he didn't start eating better, he would have to eat in the garage like an animal. And he was thrilled with the prospect of eating his food on the floor in the garage. I think that anyone who is close to Andy will agree with me when I say that I feel very lucky to have him in my life and as my brother. I didn't even cry at my own wedding. I have so much admiration for Andy and all of his talents. He amazes me with his creativity as an artist. I envy his lack of inhibition with his extreme mountain sports as well as with his music. However, more than my admiration for all of Andy's skills and interests, it's what's on the inside that matters to me the most. Andy is such a genuinely good person. He cares very much about other people, animals, and the environment. He is generous, loving, fair, hardworking.